Hello, faithful friends of the internet. I'm Jason Mayfield, and today we're back for another edition of the greatest show about Bibles ever made. Period. Tear up your Bible tools. Today we're doing week 3 of Paul's Leather Company. Listen, this one is probably the one that I'm most excited about because I'm going to give you a specific Bible that you should order. Okay, this is going to be a specific Bible that you should order from Paul's Leather Company. You'll probably have to send the Bible over, but you should do this. Totally worth it. Totally cool. I'm about to show y'all something. Before we get into that, I do want to say thank you to all the people who support these videos, this ministry, this content over at jasonmayfield.com/give. Without you, wouldn't be able to make any of this stuff. I also want to say thanks to Paul's Leather Company. They were generous enough for all of these videos to offer me 15% off. They also gave me free shipping on the Bibles. They did not ask me to do 4 videos, by the way. I just decided to break them all up because, you know, got to fill these weeks up somehow. That being said, today we are going to talk about a very, very, very important and very specific Bible that I think you should consider sending to Paul's Leather Company. I've been an on and off user of the Cambridge Wide Margin. I love it. It's 90% perfect. This is my goatskin ESV. It's seen less use than my NASB, but it's a great Bible. There is one thing about it, and any wide margin Bible, you've heard me talk about this in the past, that's a problem for me, and that's the red letter text. Okay? The reason is the red letter text interferes with note-taking. Okay? The way I do, at least. Maybe not the way you do, but the way I do. So I prefer to not have red letter text. That being said, we found a Bible recently that solved that problem, and is the ESV Cambridge Wide Margin hardcover edition, which is also considerably cheaper. Where this Bible, you're $250 to get into it. The hardback, $50. That's all it costs. You can be in it for $50, maybe $60, depending on where you get it, when you get it. But you get in it, and it's got black text, and it is exactly the same insides with no art gilding, and the pages are square. They're not rounded on the edges. Other than that, it's the exact same. Exact same inside. Paperweight seems the same. Spacing seems the same. Everything feels good. It's actually the same binding. All of it is good. It's just a hardcover book. Which, by the way, the hardcover has some merit by itself. So you might want to just consider doing the hardcover and just having the hardcover. I did a video about that a couple of weeks ago. Go check it out to see what I have to say about it in the buff. So all that to say, I sent off to Paul's Leather Company the hardcover Cambridge Wide Margin, and he sent it back to me leatherificated. Folks, I am very happy with this. Now, you're probably noticing how this yap is really bent over. I think that's just because of the size of the box. This took up a good portion of the box, so that will probably fluff back out. If not, it's not the worst thing in the world for it to be bent over. It protects the pages. I kind of love this because I really have grown to enjoy with my ESV natural leather thin line that I got from Crossway. I've really grown to love that there's just white pages, you know, white edges, no gold, no art, no nothing, and it's leather. It's just a really neat, I mean, just on its own, this is really neat looking, right? Right. I'm believing that you're saying right over there. This is, in my opinion, a much cooler version of the Cambridge Wide Margin. I think this is a great Bible. This Bible will last you a lifetime, most likely. You may have to tape up some binding issues. Comes with a lifetime warranty. I mean, it's great. It's a great Bible. This thing is slick, baby. This thing is slick. So I had him do nothing to this one. I just wanted it to be straight up. He gave me straight upness. It's got the Paul's Leather Company logo there. Other than that, it is straightforward. And wow-wee. This is the antique, I believe. It's not the chestnut. It's the antique. This thing is awesome, y'all. It's got your, normal Cambridge presentation page. Again, everything is the same in here as a normal Cambridge wide margin. But, wow. I'm like super impressed. And again, Words of Christ in black. So this thing could be good to go. So, big difference here is that in the goat skin, you're getting not just a flop, but a mega flop on this thing. And even if you try to control it, you're still flopping over when you're using this thing in your hands. So if you preach from this, it could be a struggle to use. There's probably some hack somewhere that gets this figured out, but this is kind of what you're working with. This can also be a problem when you want to sit and read it, which is one of the reasons I moved away from it years ago, is because sitting and reading it was tough because it was all, it's a noodle in your lap. And so I just decided that this wasn't great for that kind of interaction. However, with the Paul's Leather Company natural leather, look how stable that becomes. And we'll try to split it down the middle so you can see. And then also that's not even, that's the back. That's the notes section. You could use this thing in a live preaching context in your hand. It holds well. It gives it some support. I'm pretty impressed with this. To the point that this could be my 2021 Bible. This could be my Bible moving forward. I'm not sure. That's actually why I had him do it this way, because I thought maybe it might be the one moving forward. But personally, I think we have, with the help of Paul's Leather Company, crafted the greatest Cambridge wide margin out there. If they would start doing more hardbacks, we could be killing it. Now, the one question is, does it bother me that the pages are square? And I'm not sure yet. It might. But as of this moment, it's not bothering me. The advantages just far outweigh that. And the nice thing about this is the thinness. I'm really appreciating the thinness of this Bible after getting the Skylar wide margin, which is so thick. I'd really like to use the Skylar wide margin if it wasn't for the thickness. Thickness is really killing me there. But this, Paul's Leather Company, and by the way, if I use the Skylar or the Crossway Heirloom wide margin, or this Cambridge, or something else, I'm sending it to Paul's Leather Company. I'll be using a Paul's Leather Company Bible come next year. I'm very impressed with what they have going on. So, this is a way better, let's go somewhere where I haven't written. In my opinion, this is it. It could just be my eyes playing tricks on me, but also this is not Paul's Leather Company related, but this does look a little whiter than this to me. That could just be my eyes playing tricks on me, though. I'm really impressed. I'm telling you, this one, you could see me with this one next year. This feels like something. I don't know how to explain that any other way. This feels like something. This feels like you're on to something here. And I'm really impressed with this. Great job, Dan. Team up there at Paul's Leather Company. Y'all knocked it out of the park. This could be the 2021 right here. I'm super pumped, super excited. Again, antique leather. You can get it in these different, you've got acorn, you could do black, you could do bison, chestnut. These are very close. The chestnut's got like a little bit more of a red, light brown to it. And he says acorn is the most popular. So, just something to consider. Guys, I'm super pumped about this. I'm really digging this Bible. Visit Paul's Leather Company and check it out. So that's all I've got for you in this video. I'm going to be praying that you continue to experience grace for life through Jesus Christ. Keep tearing up those Bibles, and I'll see you in the next one.